If you're the type of person who likes to take your eyeballs and point them outwards as far as you can like Sid from Ice Age, well, you've come to the right video because I've tested a lot of ultra-wide gaming monitors, in fact, a lot of OLED ones, so today we're going to be going over what I believe is the best OLED ultra-wide monitor, in fact, the best ultra-wide monitor period that I've tested in 2025. So strap in, focus in, and let's jump into it. So which monitor is it? Well, it's the LG 45GX950A-B. This is a 45-inch 5120 by 2160, otherwise known as, or at least what I call it, a true 4K ultra-wide gaming monitor that runs at 165 Hz at its full resolution and 330 Hz at a lower resolution. Now, this is using an MLA-W OLED panel, and it does come with DisplayPort 2.1 running at 54 gigabits per second, so it's not the full resolution. What's going on here, LG? That shouldn't be allowed, honestly, in my opinion. It should be either full bandwidth of the 80 gigabit, or it shouldn't be called DisplayPort 2.1, but here we are. We live in a society. Anyway, it also comes with two HDMI 2.1 ports. It does have Type-C with 90-watt power delivery, and I've seen it recently at a price of $1,749.99, which is a significant discount from its original MSRP. By the way, I'll have affiliate links in the description below if you too want to stretch an image as far as possible across your eyeballs. And overall, guys, just as a quick recap, why do I like this monitor? Well, I like it because it comes in at a really nice size of 45 inches. It also has a really nice 800R curve. Now, that's controversial. Sound the alarms, because some people don't like a really aggressive curve. But I'm telling you, when it comes to ultra-wide monitors, I actually do like curves because I feel like it leans into that immersive side that you're trying to go for with an ultra-wide monitor. Now, with a normal 16:9 monitor that's right in front of you, maybe a super aggressive curve I wouldn't love on every monitor, but when it's starting to wrap around you, that extra curve, well, it helps me get immersed in at the 45-inch size. Combining the size with that curve, if you get at kind of a closer distance to the display, it really feels like you're in the game in a way that I don't think any other monitor has ever been able to achieve, other than this one that I'm talking about right now. So in terms of maximum immersion, this is the best monitor that's ever been released, and it also has a pretty decent refresh rate of 165 Hz. That's certainly enough, and I think it starts to get into that point of diminishing returns where yes, 240 is better, yes, 360 is better, yes, 480 is better, and heck, we got 720 Hz monitors coming out. Are they gonna be better? Sure, but is it gonna change your life versus 165? Probably not. I hope not. But regardless, it's got a lot of really great specs, and honestly, with it being, as far as I'm aware, the only 4K ultra-wide that you can actually purchase right now, well, that extra resolution when you're up close trying to get immersed, it helps a lot, and that's why I think as a package, this monitor is really great. But do be aware, it's not perfect. Now, the big hit to me, and unfortunately, the biggest problem that it has is that it comes with a matte coating. Now, I do understand that because it wraps at an 800R curve and it's so large that you could get reflections kind of bouncing off across each other if this was a glossy panel, but to be honest with you, I don't care. I would take that over the matte coating because if you're in a dark room, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. And unfortunately, with a matte coating, whether you're in a bright room or a dark room, it is gonna hit the clarity and you will get a little bit of softness to the image as well as a bit of grain and shimmering to the image that you wouldn't get with a glossy coating. But again, there's nothing else like this on the market, so it might not be perfect, but it's as good as it gets, at least for now. Also, the accuracy of this thing, it wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good overall. And it also has very good latency results as well. Honestly, in terms of ultra-wide, it's one of the best I've ever seen. So again, it's not a perfect monitor, but for all the reasons that I went over earlier, it's the most immersive, it's the highest resolution ultra-wide, and because it's OLED, you're getting that per pixel response time that makes it absolutely excellent in motion, and the micro contrast is going to absolutely blow other displays out of the water. It's, for example, why I like this one better than the 57-inch from Samsung. Sure, that monitor can technically get brighter, especially in full screen type of scenarios, and yes, it's also 240 Hz versus 165 on this one, and yes, the resolution resolution on that thing is technically higher as well, but it's super ultra wide. And honestly, at that point, a lot of games really struggle to support it. It's already kind of an issue with regular ultra wide monitors to an extent. And that monitor, it's based on LCD technology. It can't get as fast. It's going to have trailing. This monitor basically has no trailing behind the UFO, especially at lower motion. So that's why I love this one. That's why, in my opinion, this is the best ultrawide of 2025 and the best ultrawide ever made. Once again, I'll have affiliate links in the description below if you're interested in picking one up, and I'll be attending CES once again this year. So if I hear any news about updates to this panel with a new panel or glossy coating, something like that, I'll definitely let you guys know. So make sure you get subscribed and stay tuned for my other best of videos coming very soon.